And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Well, I imagine that first play woke them up as they get set now for 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has it downfield, working left. The 30. The 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. From the gun, here's Darts. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Darts out of the shotgun. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice game.
Third down, 1 yard to go. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Back-to-back carries here. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 12-point game in the first. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second and 10 now. Here's Darts. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes for 32 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, here's Darts. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dart gonna throw again. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Giants, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Here's Dart now. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 14. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He cuts it right. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 12. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 36-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Dart's back to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's fall down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. Get 22 out of that play. And the Giants still going to have the 1st down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here goes Dart to the air. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Has it in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 50. I've got little lead.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. To throw on 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, a run with Barkley. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
57 colors.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
And an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Attack! Yellow!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's a screen to Barkley. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So that brings up 4th and long. Nick Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Elliott connects there, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
Kid, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
On the ready.
One last play before the break.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rebel.
Throwing here just before halftime. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70 ready. Warriors 70. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Darts out of the shotgun. Finds Hyatt. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down now. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. It's inside the 10. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed left side to Smith. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they mark him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
3rd and 2. Mahomes to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Yellow.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pistol now for Mahomes. Rolling out to his left.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This will be from 52 yards. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the lead stays at 2.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Blitz coming, here's Darts. Completed to his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
34-yard line.
19, 18. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Darts. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Dart now against the blitz. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
He's now to the running back. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Here's another 4th. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Butker with the extra point. And the Giants jumpers brought down by 5. Butker on now to kick this one away. starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Saquon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Eagle.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
At the Giants' 40-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what you just did.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down now, ball at the 33. They go to Barkley again. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He'll send a receiver left. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, color.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles facing a 5-point deficit. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
They run it with Saquon. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here's a quick throw to the left. They are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He has the Giants' 1st down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Line up the design keeper. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out the walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.
What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30. Then by 30, I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.